What's up, Team Beast? It's your boy, the Beast751, and today is another Sunday rant day where every Sunday I talk about a certain topic and give my thoughts and opinions on it. So today's gonna be a little bit of a emotional, sort of a touchy kind of subject, because today I'm actually gonna be talking about two problems that go together, and that is depression and suicide. I talk about this because I saw a post I think like yesterday or a couple of days ago or something, where there was a little 12-year-old girl in Georgia who committed suicide over Facebook Live and um, killed herself by hanging from a tree. Now, they had the video for people to see, like, if they wanted to see it, and it was just like disturbing. I watched it once and it was just absolutely disturbing. And it broke my heart a little bit too to know that there's people in this world who would make fun of a 12-year-old girl, and I forgot what it was about. But but for a 12-year-old girl to be pushed towards the brink of killing herself like that is wrong on all accounts. And I know a lot of people are saying that, uh depression is not fun to mess with. It's not, because I know people who do suffer from depression, and I know people who have tried to kill themselves in the past, but they are luckily they're still here. And I nearly lost a good friend of mine to this cause, and it's definitely something that needs to be talked about because I feel like a lot of people don't really talk that much about it. And if you guys are wondering what this light is my window here. So I'd open up a window and just let some more natural light in for this, because I just want to turn my bedroom light on. Um, so stuff I think about when I hear about depression is people always say that, life's difficult or nobody loves them or anything like that, and it just really hurts their psyche a lot when they talk like that. And of course, with this whole bit of talk of depression and suicide going up now, and with all the kids that we lose every year due to suicide, like Amanda Todd, or this, I think her name was Caitlin, I believe this girl was in Georgia. But whatever the case may be, the fact of the matter is that if people who like tell people to kill themselves like every day and whatever, then that is just sad. And it's definitely something that people have feelings inside them, and you may not feel it or you may not see it, but they might be suffering from depression, and they always go home every day and they always contemplate suicide. And it's definitely something that should not be taken lightly, because there have been many cases where I've nearly lost a good friend of mine who I've known my entire life since I was like a baby. He was like a true father figure to me he is a true father figure to me that I've never had. He's been that way himself, he's almost caused suicide a couple times, and he suffers from depression. So he knows what I'm talking about. And I think that it's best if you have depression or you have these suicidal thoughts, it's best to talk to people, Talk to your adults or your friends or family or whoever it might be, Because to quote one of my favorite songs ever from the band 3 Days Grace, it's never too late. I always hear people say they want to end their lives, but you know what? It's never too late to change your life completely. And the fact that some people think that killing themselves is the way out, that's not how this life should work. That's not how it should all work. If you feel like your life is at a point where it should not matter if you live anymore, then that's when you feel like you need to get proper help and go talk to some people about it, because they're the ones that can help you. Your friends or your family or somebody who knows about it, or even your doctors. If you can talk to somebody and prevent yourself from having those thoughts, then it causes less stress on you and your family, because they don't have to fear about potentially losing you next time they next time that they talk to you or whatever. I just wouldn't want it to be the last time I saw him without with all this going on, and it's definitely something that should be talked about a lot more because I feel a lot of people don't really talk about depression all that much, and it's it's for a reason too because it's really tough to talk about. But I feel as though if you suffer from it and you have that depression in you, then you should definitely talk to people about it. Talk to like a doctor or your friends or family or just some people that you trust. Because if you talk to somebody who you don't trust, then that's what leads to a whole nother cycle of why did I trust him and everything like that. So there's that. And of course, we lose a lot of people every year to suicide, and it's not fun. I know a lot of people might think, well, why suffer with life when you can just end it right there? That's not the point. The point of this whole thing is that your life means something. It means something to people. It means something to your family, to your friends, the friends you make, your family, everybody around you that you know and love. They have a purpose in your life, and that purpose is why you're there. That purpose is to make you continue on with your life and to keep doing what you do, not for you to just end it because somebody said something bad about you. I know a lot of people say that might be harsh, but I deal with cyberbullying all the time. I've had a couple of times as well where I've had people bully me and make fun of me, but I never had that depression or bad whatever. I've never had that because I know that's just all talk. And I know that one thing is that haters are going to hate. And that's all I know is that haters will hate no matter what because they're jealous. They're jealous of what you can accomplish in your life. It's never too late to start fresh. In fact, I actually read a story about Colonel Sanders where he was 65 years old, had nothing left in his life, and then he wanted to commit suicide. But he didn't, and then he became and then that's how KFC came about is when he started selling his chicken and started making it to everybody. It's never too late to change your life around, especially with depression and stuff too. It's never too late to talk to people about depression. That's why there's always that one voice that always tells you to keep going, to strive to be the best. And we all have that voice in our heads. That's not my whatever, but it's always good to have those people in your life to lead you on, to keep you going when times are tough. Uh, Pretty much the only message I really have is, just talk to somebody, talk to people about your depression and everything that goes on in your life, and just try not to, because if suicide is your only way out, then then there's no way that should be like acceptable because it's ridiculous to for people to think that suicide is their only alternative. But I know that if I can at least get to one person, if one person who has depression and always has those thoughts every day can see this, I'm just here to tell you it's never too late. Your life is more important than your life is more important than anything else in the world. All the hate in the world, it don't matter. Your life is more important than just somebody who says something to you, who says something mean to you in your face, or on the internet, or just, verbally or physically. Yes, it might hurt you eventually in the long run if it's physical. It might hurt, but it's not too late to do. It's not too late to put anything to put your mind to it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Um, Pretty much all of my message for that. If you guys did enjoy this, I urge you guys to please give it a like. And if you guys do know somebody who does suffer from depression or does have like suicidal thoughts every day, then please share this video to get that message out there because I feel with this kind of voice, we should have more people talking about this because this is definitely something that needs to be talked about a lot more. So if y'all would please share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. Get this out to people who think that's always too late because it's never too late. And until next time, it's your boy, the Beast 51, and I'll see you guys later. Team Beast for life.